Hey guys, Hugh Sheng here. In today's guide, we're going to be looking at the Zerg vs Terran matchup and a standard kind of safe, balanced build you can be using. So we're going to start off with a 13 Overlord. We're going to follow that up with a drone, and then we're going to make our hatchery on 16. So right after your Overlord finishes, you're going to make 2 more drones. Our first Overlord, we sent this right at the beginning of the game, is just going to go check for their expansion, and then you can also come up the ramp and see if they made a factory beside their barracks. That's going to tell you pretty early on if they're going Hellions. And then your second Overlord, I'm not sure why I put it here, but your second Overlord should go in this zone, and you're going to be looking for any sort of like bunker going down, and that'll be a good sign that they're doing some sort of proxy racks. You can also use it later on to see where the SCV goes after he scouts you, but we'll talk more about that in just a second. After the 16 hatchery, you're going to make 3 drones, and you're going to send the first one to the minerals, the second one to the gas geyser, and the third one to where you want to build your pool. You'll notice here that I'm really not emphasizing the gas in the pool. It's all about how many minerals you can mine early. And that's going to be a pretty big emphasis for this guide, is focusing a lot on the minerals. After that, you're going to make 3 drones, and you're going to rally each one to the gas geyser. So you're not going to put on 3 guys on minerals. You're going to rally to the gas. Actually, I sent 1 guy to the third early on. I'm not sure if high GMs are doing this. This might actually be an inaccuracy. But what I've been doing, I'll tell you guys, is sending this drone early to the third base so they can't block me. So I don't have to deal with that annoying nonsense. So I send my first drone to the third base, and then I rally the next 3 to gas. So a slight adjustment there. This guy should also be made into a drone. There we go. Then if they... So this Overlord I was talking earlier, you can see where the drone goes after he scouts you. So I think that's around this period. He'll see the hatchery, and then he might go over here to block you. And so if you see the SCV going this way, you can just grab your third hatch right now, and then there's no problems. But if the SCV goes, home, then I will not make the hatchery right now, and I'll wait a little bit. Maybe it's fine to make it anyways right now. But instead what I'll do is drone a little bit, grab my queens, grab 2 sets of Zerglings, and then the third hatch. But either way I think is not too bad. The only small problem, I guess, if you go for the hatch quicker is that your queens are a little late. So you might want to make 6 Zerglings. Okay, next up, you're going to pull guys off gas, and you're going to make an Overlord on 26. This one's easy to get supply blocked because it's super tempting to start droning. You have a lot of larvae, so just make sure you're watching your supply carefully here. And you should end up with exactly 100 minerals, 100 gas. I think it's a little better here if you keep droning and then get the speed. So I'm going to supply block myself and then get the speed. And then when the Overlord finishes, I'm going to keep droning. Also, just as a small note here, this Overlord already has done its job, checking for bunkers and checking for the SCV path. So what I'm going to do is just move it out here. It doesn't need to go here exactly, but somewhere around my base, one of these locations maybe, or even over here could be good, just to get some more vision going into the mid game. So that'll be that Overlord. Also, every single Overlord that I make, like the next 5, I guess, including this one and this one, will go around my base. So I'm basically setting up for the mid game. I'm going to have full vision by maybe 5:30 or 6. I'm going to have Overlords everywhere. And if you don't do that, you're going to have a little bit of trouble defending some drops and stuff. Okay, next thing we want to do is on 32 supply. You're going to make a queen. Oh, actually, sorry, I missed something. Let's go back. Okay. So when your queens pop, instead of injecting both of them, you're gonna only inject the main one, and your queen at the natural is gonna make the creep tumor. Just be careful that when you make the creep tumor, the Reaper's not nearby, and if the Reaper is nearby, then move your Lings in front and either make the creep tumor farther back or just YOLO, go for it right here, and you should be fine. Okay, now we're good. So now we're gonna go 32 queen. You'll have to watch your supply pretty closely, because a lot of the times here you have larva to drone, so it's easy to go to like 35 supply or 33 supply, I mean, before you make the queen. So just be careful that you're really watching up here instead of droning all the time. And then after the 32 queen, you're going to be at 34 supply. You're going to make an overlord, and this one's going to be rallied somewhere as well. I can't click on it, but I'll rally that somewhere over around my base again. Just trying to get vision everywhere. Keep droning till 36, and then you make another overlord, right? So there's 2. There's always 2 right here. You gotta be careful. Okay. I think I actually delayed mine in this game, but 36 is fine, or if you want to be like super tight, I guess you could make it right now. And then we're gonna go 3 more queens, and we're gonna set up a couple more lings. So the idea here is we could keep droning, but we want to stay safe against like Hellions, as well as maybe Liberators or Banshees. Queens defend everything, so basically we need some queens so we can stay safe. So we're going to pop down 3 of those right here, and then I'm going to add on 4 more sets of lings. So that'll bring me up to 12 lings. And that should be good enough in case they do some sort of YOLO Hellion play, where like maybe your queens are here, but they run in and try to go for your drones anyways. Then your lings are going to jump on top of them. So you're not really using them to chase the ling or the Hellion. Excuse me. You're not really using the lings to chase the Hellions out here. You're just using them as like a preventive measure, right? So if they try to run in, then you use your lings. So they're kind of hidden almost. You're not really even accessing these lings. Let me drink some water. Okay. After the queens and the lings, you're going to want to make 2 overlords so you don't get supply blocked. And then we're going to start setting up our tech. So this whole time we really haven't teched too much. Oh, I missed something else. My Zerg is a little rustier than my other races. Okay, this is important though. So right here, this is after the 36 Overlord. After the 36 Overlord, you're going to do a big drone wave. And you're going to need 3 on this gas. So your first 3 from that big drone wave can go here. And then your next 4 or 5 even can go here. I say 5 because we're going to make a Baneling nest. So you can oversaturate and then use that to make the Baneling nest. But okay, so now we're back on track. So here's where we're making the 3 queens. We're also bringing our queens to the front. This is usually when the first maybe 2 Hellions and a Reaper show up, so you want to bring your queens together so you can push that back. 4 Hellions at like 415 or so, I think. So bring your queens together, bring them to the front. Don't worry about over injecting. You're gonna have tons of larvae anyways, so it's not a huge deal. And then the first 50 gas we get, we can throw down a Baneling nest. And then the next 100, we're gonna throw down a layer. This Baneling nest wasn't exactly at 4, but it just needs to be done by 5, which is when most of the Hellbat timings hit. Okay, so next 100 gas, we're gonna grab a layer. In the meantime, we can keep droning a little bit. We can probably go up to like, I don't know, 52 or so before we grab our gases. Maybe I'm gonna grab them right here even. And 430, we're gonna grab spores at every base. So that should be done by the time a Liberator arrives. Maybe it'll arrive here like a touch earlier, but you can just move your drones and then the spore will be done in time. And then you're good to go. We got the queens, we got 5 queens at the front. So we did 2 queens at the beginning. Then we started 1 more queen at the natural. Then we did 3 full rounds of queens on every base. And then lastly, you're going to add 1 queen on the second and the third. 1 queen each. So you're making a crazy number of queens. I think this is something that a lot of people aren't doing when they're learning Zerg, because it's kind of ridiculous. You're literally only making queens to defend. So that might be a big change for some of you, but this will help a lot early game because queens wreck everything. Okay. After this huge drone wave, we're working our way up to 45 drones. We're going to start teching a bit, I believe. Let's grab our gases. And let's grab our evos in a second as well. Terran grabs their upgrades at around this time, like 5 minutes. Or not their upgrades, but they start their E-bays with some of the tighter builds. So you want to start your evolution chambers at around 5 if you want to match them. So that's what we're going to do this game. You can also just delay this gas quite a bit and build up your drones a lot faster, but then you're going to be behind in upgrades. So that's a different style, but you can do that as well. Okay. Once your last queen pops, by the way, you're just going to leave the queen there. So right now I have these queens all on a hotkey, but I don't have the inject queens on a hotkey. I'm just using camera locations to do those injects. Okay, let's fill up these gases. We're continuing to make about 2 overlords or 3 overlords every time we need them. And then the way we're going to do this is when the evo's finish, we're going to grab 1-1, and then you're going to grab the baneling speed as well. So we're on 3 gases. We're still continuing to drone. If they do come with Hellbats, you can just make a bunch of banelings, which is why we got the Bane Nest. It's more of like a safety thing. So we have this sick vision, and if the Hellions turn into Hellbats, we'll see it. And then we immediately just make like 8 banelings. Maybe you don't even need that many, maybe like 6. Make like a bunch of banelings, blow up all the Hellbats, or at least force them to split up, and then your queens can deal with them easier. And you shouldn't have any problem against Hellbat timings. We also have a pretty fast layer, so if they do anything like a Banshee build, you can just grab one of these and make it into an Overseer, and those are no problem either. So you should be able to defend everything pretty easy with this build. Even something like Battlecruiser, we have quite a few queens here, and a fast layer, so these are no problem. Okay, 1-1, baneling speed. And then once you reach 67 workers, you can grab a 4th base. And there you go. So you should be into the mid game pretty safely now. You have to start preparing for Terran's stim combat 1-1 push, but as long as you have your 1-1 on time and your baneling speed is correctly timed as well, then you should have no problem dealing with that. Just don't be too lenient with the banelings. You can make quite a lot of banelings here to stay safe, assuming they're doing that build, or that timing attack I should say. Alright, cool. So hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This has been fun, and I will see you in the next one.